Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day messages. So for whatever reason, I'll be passing messages along to you that your spirit guides, your angels want you to have. Hope you're doing good today. Sorry, just rearranging, deciding what deck to start with. I think I'm going to start with the glyph deck. This is a beautiful deck. It has a lot of sacred symbols. So let's start off with that. A symbol can say so much. A symbol can say so much. Maybe there's something that symbolizes, like maybe you have a symbol today, or there's something that is symbolizing like an object or something that you've seen today. You know, communication with the universe is what I'm thinking. Master number 44 is on the bottom. We have, well, the serpent. So you have that symbol showing up twice, actually, as transformation. Number 44. Master number 44. So what are you transforming? You're finding balance. You have the scales. So you're finding balance, probably in your life, inner life, hopefully outer, and you're about to experience change. Well, I kind of know the thing with the scales is, even though I see it getting balanced out, I see the Two of Pentacle energy where there's like this maybe going back and forth or trying to decide. It seems like there's a major decision here for some sort of change. And I was actually getting a message before, or actually this morning, I got a message for group of Aries. It was channeling that was just it just started coming in, but it was that there is going to be a change. Like here we have the change, the Triskel, the 3 spirals, to experience some sort of happiness that you have already had, but just a little bit of, or something like that. And I don't know if that's like from childhood, but I was picking up on a very strong emotion of happiness, basically. And it was like your higher self coming in saying, you know, we've only had a little bit of this. I think we need more of this, whatever. So whatever that is, I mean, I don't know if this is like a particular experience, if it was a certain vacation, or maybe just a feeling, you know, the feeling, well, like for me, going to our like city fair was a big deal. Every summer it was kind of a big deal. So that feeling, though, like I've just had a little bit of that feeling in my life. I want more of that. That's what I got. So maybe that's what the change is coming in, and we'll find out more, because of course it is the inner world that unlocks everything for us. So we'll just have to see. I've just had that was a message. It's like I've already had a little bit of this emotion or feeling that I really love in life. I think I need to create more of that. So it might not even be a specific thing. I'm thinking that it is an energy that you're wanting to create, but recreate maybe in a different way. Okay, so you're transforming. Life is transforming. Serpent. You can expect to shed some layers here, like the snake. You can expect that. And after you shed a layer of skin, or after you go through a major ending of a chapter, you're quite, if you imagine what a snake would be like, quite raw, like you've got to almost protect yourself for a little bit. And then there comes bigger changes. So I'm seeing this as like a flowing process of transformation for you. Nothing's really hurried. Nothing's rushed. Definitely have Libra energy here with these scales. of the threshold. It's in the reverse. Okay. The threshold, we have this, what is that? A beautiful trunk. I love trunks. There's something so fascinating about trunks, and they remind me of movies like The Never-Ending Story. So I'm kind of I'm picking up on really like whimsical, magical energy with this threshold, but it's in a reverse. There's some hesitancy, but we're at the threshold. Hesitancy, but we're at the threshold. Bear with me for a moment. I'm going to look at, this is Forces of Spirit. It is a tarot deck, but it's so unique. It is an alternative tarot. And it's so unique that I even use their definitions of cards, you know, different than tarot. So the threshold representing the moment of transition between what is known and what is about to begin. The symbolic doorway that separates the familiar past from the emerging future. So is this kind of hazy, or is this gradual? Is this a flow, or have we stopped? Is there hesitation to go forward? Do we feel like we're suspended between two? Yes. You could be trying these scales. Actually, they seem to be representing two very different chapters in life. And like you're looking down at this other one, you've got to step onto it, or you're going to step onto it. But can I just get this side balanced? I don't know. Is there some sort of attempt here at this chapter, working on this chapter still? Something about it? Because where there's a rhyme, there's a reason, you know? Let's see. Let's actually get, let's get a tarot. A tarot? Another tarot. A different tarot deck. I'm going to use two. Change. You're in for a change. And it's number 36, by the way. 36, 29, and 44. Okay, give me more on the hesitation to cross into this threshold here. Oh, wow. If there ever was a tarot card that really represented this, which is this change, then it's the Wheel of Fortune, right? Because it marks a time where okay, I'm repeating. It's when the timing is right for a new cycle, for the new chapter, for you to maybe jump over here to chapter 2. Is it chapter 2? It might be 4, 5, or 6. But it's something different. These are the fates, right? That's what surrounds the wheel. We never know exactly. So there's a little bit of uncertainty. You know, when we approach a threshold that offers a whole new wheel, it could come with its whole new problems, whole new list of problems. It could, but it can also come with a whole lot of good. So you have to just, like in the beginning, I think you'd have to ask yourself, what is the experience that you have had a little bit of, but you want more of? What is that? Okay, so well on our way. Let's get something else with the Forces of Spirit. How can Aries best navigate times of great change when their inside is also, inner world is very much so transforming? What is the best advice for them at this time? The rise. Oh, okay. Confusion. Confusion on the bottom. So I'm looking at it. See this little, the little person's way down here. There's all this jungle and there's these question marks, right? And then you have the rise. And the reverse. Okay. 72. It's the number of higher order angels that correspond with the number of, it's like the Kabbalistic higher order angels. There's 72 of those, and then there's 72 of the Gaia, the fallen angels. So you may have some kind of tie to angels, working with angels. I think they're trying to help you have a rise, is what I'm saying. They're trying to help you have elevation, movement up and out of a situation, or up and, up. They want you elevated. They want you to move from where you're at and go up, go higher. If there has been a period of struggle that you rise up from, that card will appear. If it is in the reverse, it says there may be hesitation. Again, that word hesitation is coming out twice. To step into a new level of responsibility or visibility. The feeling that the progress here is slower than expected. Confused. Confused about your rise. Confused about where something would be taking you. Confusion. Elevate, but where to? To where you say. To where you say. You have the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. That's your sword that guarantees your victory. It's your breakthrough energy. It cuts through the confusion. Okay, it grants us clarity. But what is it that does that? Well, it looks like it's your spiritual fire that creates the planning for imagination. How you feel, what you feel most aligned with. Two of Wands. And sometimes it's only a feeling that we know that we are most aligned with wanting to experience. And that's completely fine. In fact, that might open up more possibilities for how your result, I guess you could say, or your outcome is going to be, how it's going to be experienced. They're wanting you to be very expansive and open. With Three of Wands, they're wanting you to not only have your vision, but they want you to hold the intention of your vision. So they want you to remind yourself why you're doing something. And that can be a key to your motivation. Maybe it's a feeling that motivates you. There's something here that it's going to motivate you to keep on visualizing where you're going, your journey. Can you picture it for yourself? If there's something that we're having a hard time picturing for ourselves, then maybe we have to figure out how to get into that space, right? Maybe it's a certain headspace, but we have to figure out how can I get to where I see this and I actually believe it for myself. I see it and I actually believe it. Now, there is a feeling of, I want to be very planned and prepared. You know, I don't want to be, it's a weird word that's coming into my mind. Superfluous or something. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like the word that, where it's like, I want to be planned, I want to be prepared, but is this causing a lot of procrastination or has too much hesitation? I don't know. There's something here. Object versus shadow. 16. Perception. Can you see it? Can you see it? Is something like a shadow to you? Or can you see it? Can you picture it? The object. I mean, I know it's a very simple card, but it's simple but profound in what it is saying. Your breakthrough, your clarity is, can you see it? Can you see every maybe every detail that you can think of that would be good? Keep doing that. Keep your head in that motivated, and your heart. Keep it motivated. They want you to picture. They want you to really focus here on in your meditation and on your visual. Part of you being prepared for what's to come is that you can see yourself there. And you have a victory. You have a victory. And now I want you to look at this person that they're picturing, right? The object that has a sword too laid on top of that. So you have this beautiful chariot energy, right? Beautiful. 1707 was on the timer. No doubt some type of challenge to attain like a goal or a star energy. There's been a spiritual challenge, but you have some sort of luck here, especially with the number 7, because chariot is also a 7. So you have something kind of lucky here coming in. Let's pull on the Kipper deck. Something will gain momentum. Something will pick up speed. You can have travel here with the chariot. Definitely have a level of self-awareness and alertness about you. Like, you know what's going on. You're very aware, and you do know where you're going. So you have this. You do have a goal here. There's a goal. There's a victory like in sight. I feel like. I think there's just something about picturing it more. How does it look? Great fortune. How does that look? And I would try to combine it with the great fortune with the feeling that you want more of. Combine these things. When you're visualizing, and always stating the intention, the why behind, why would I want this much to come to me? Privileged lady. So no matter if you are a male watching this, you can still be in this archetype. It's very Empress type energy, where I know what I deserve, I know what I'm worth, but I also know what I want to do or give back. And I think that's part of your why are you doing something, or what is your intention behind it. And so, yeah. They're saying to have discipline when it comes to pioneering something. It was 1931 on the timer that I saw, and that to me is like you're stepping into some sort of leadership, sun energy, and you're very disciplined in order to manifest what you want to manifest, create. Empress level. I think you got that the last time. The 18th really might be a very important date for you. You are both open-minded and open-hearted. Your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and the highest good of all. I'm kind-hearted. And I'm observant, so make sure you're paying attention to signs, signals, messages that your angels are sending you with 00. They're asking for your attention because they want to give you messages. So I am observant. And then also symbols, right? Paying attention to what symbols are showing up in your world. 66, I am positive. You're encouraged to have faith the universe will provide while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. And then 3 more zeros. 0, 0, 0. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. I mean, I'm getting a similar theme here about there's a rise that you can have, or the rise that is yours. So you just have to visualize this for yourself, believe it. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. I'm a creator. So that's what I have for you, Aries. If you need a private reading, the information's in the description box below. They are pre-recorded videos similar to this, and you get a private video link. Make sure that when you are checking out that you're putting in the little notes section at the end at checkout what you would like to ask from the reading. And thank you for your support. I'll see you next time. Sending you love and light. Bye.